What is going on, everybody? We are back with another music. Jesus Christ. It has been a long time since I've even done a music reaction. We're here with another review for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and we are reviewing Season 1, Episode 9. It is called The Long Shot. It was directed by Robert Stevenson, written by Harold Swanton. It features Peter Lawford as Charles. Apologize in advance. Per norm, it's nighttime. That did not change in the week that it took for me to record something new. John Williams played as Walker, who is Walker Hendricks or / English Jim. And this episode released November 27th, 1955. So, guy loses a horse race in the beginning, and he's now like $4,200 in debt to a bookie. Sees a newspaper ad for a driver, and this English guy was looking for someone specifically from England who knows of the place and would drive him across country. And the guy pretends to be an Englishman. And most of this episode is pretty much them driving cross country and talking about things from England. And the giveaway is the main guy is like making up shit, and the other guy's going along with it like he knows what he's talking about, which is pretty funny. But they're going to San Francisco. He meets a guy that when they get to Florida, I think what does it say? Yeah, they get started on their trip, and on one of their stops, he goes down to the bar and runs across. We're talking about the main guy. Runs across another bookie, who says that there is a sure thing racehorse wise, and if he was to bet $500, he'd probably win $10,000. Well, he knew the old man that he was driving had a crap ton of money in his suitcase. So he goes up, sneaks in, looks at his suitcase, but as he gets the money out of the suitcase, he starts to look at some papers and realizes that this guy is Walker Hendricks, and he is on his way to collect some money. Because he's going to be, he's an heir to somebody's fortune for like $200,000. And so he goes and decides that he's not going to do the bookie anymore. Horse racing. He's like, this is like a sure thing. This is like a long shot sure thing for me. And he goes and they continue driving, and while they're out, he pretends that he's lost. So they get out and sleep on the ground outside, and he gets in the car, drives over, and kills the guy that he was driving. Takes his bag, I guess buries him out in the Nevada desert, and continues on. He goes to San Francisco, where he sets up an appointment at a little before that, he meets up with another family member of the guy that died. He pretends to be him, and everything's fine. But he sets up an appointment with the attorney's office that's handling the heir stuff, and he goes and basically when he goes in there, someone approaches him who's a cop and is like, "We know you killed Walker Hendricks." And he's like, "You're right, I did it. We went out to the Nevada desert. I ran him over with the car and buried him. I know I should have never decided to try to do this. And the cop's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I just told you what happened. And he's like, no. The real Walker was shot and killed in New York City by a guy that goes by English Jim. He's like, why did you walk with a limp? And he's like, because Walker walked with a limp. He goes, no. English Jim walked with a limp. So it turns out English Jim, who killed Walker so that he could go pretend to be him, then got killed by another guy to pretend to be him. It was a really, really fun flip-flop that I wasn't expecting. I did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. It says here this was previously an episode of Suspense, which was broadcast in 1946. Oh, it's a radio drama. Well, that's cool. Interesting. All right. But yeah, I did enjoy that episode. It was quite a bit of fun. It's going to be, at least as of right now, we're 9 episodes in. It's near the top. It's in my top, 5 episodes so far. I am enjoying this so far more than the Twilight Zone. This one seems to have way more real twist endings that really feel like twist endings, if you know what I mean. Not to say that it's still not predictable, but it's not as bad as what the Twilight Zone was in predictability. The next one we will cover on this is The Case of Mr. Phelim. Don't forget that we are also covering on alternate days The Terror currently. So that's a lot of fun, and it has been a lot of fun. As of you guys watching this, we are getting close to the end of that series. I think there's 4 episodes left. So maybe just 2 or 3. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.